welcome back. It's Amber and Mishianjali with GroovaRoo Dance. This week is part 5 of our 6-part series of Why GroovaRoo 2.0. Last week we talked about prenatal dance and how this can be a great complement to your prenatal yoga practice. And this week we're talking about the neurobiology of family dance.
Yes, neurobiology. Don't let that big word scare you. By neurobiology, we're simply talking about the brain and how family bonding activities such as dancing not only enhance the development of baby's brain, but also initiate positive hormonal changes within both of us as new parents. One of my main motivations for starting GroovaRoo Dance 3 years ago was finding a way to bond and connect with my son Eamon from the very beginning. Since breastfeeding is not an option for me, I intuitively felt that I could achieve this connection through baby-wearing dance. Little did I know that there is scientific proof to support my intuition. And the key is oxytocin, the cuddle and bonding hormone. Oxytocin is a neurotransmitter that is produced in the hypothalamus and secreted by the pituitary gland at the base of the brain. It plays a key role in the female reproductive functions, such as sexual activity, childbirth, and breastfeeding. But oxytocin is not just a female hormone. In fact, it is the social glue that binds any long-term human relationship. Renowned neuroscientist and anthropologist Dr. Helen Fisher of Rutgers University has found that human beings have 3 distinct yet interactive love systems. First, we have the lust system, which is driven by the desire for sexual gratification. The evolutionary basis for this stems from our need to reproduce and propagate the species. The hypothalamus of the brain plays a big role in this, stimulating the production of the hormones testosterone and estrogen from the testes and the ovaries. Next, we have the attraction system, which is driven by our desire to find a single mate. High levels of dopamine and norepinephrine are released, as well as a reduction in serotonin. Attraction involves the brain pathways that control reward behavior, which might explain why the first few weeks or months of a relationship can be so exhilarating and even all-consuming. Lastly, we have the attachment system, which is driven by the desire to create and raise a family. While lust and attraction are pretty much exclusive to romantic pair bonding, attachment mediates friendships, parent-infant bonding, social cordiality, as well as other social connections. The attachment system is primarily regulated by oxytocin and vasopressin. Just as a new mom and new dad are initially bonded by the flood of oxytocin released during sex, so too are mother and baby bonded through the oxytocin released during pregnancy, childbirth, and breastfeeding. But how does the attachment system develop between a dad and a baby? Research has shown that when a new father regularly engages in loving caregiving activities, such as holding baby close, playing with baby, sleeping with baby, making regular eye contact, giving affectionate touch, and responding to baby's needs, then his oxytocin levels surge, as well as the oxytocin levels of the infant. So how does a secure father-baby attachment system work? When the baby cries and the dad is able to respond appropriately with love, affection, and connection, the baby feels safe and calms down, and both dad and baby receive a surge of oxytocin. This creates a positive feedback loop for a secure attachment where the next time the baby cries, there will be a quicker, more empathetic response, leading to better, loving caregiving, leading to more oxytocin, leading to an even quicker empathetic response, and so on and so on. So in this video, we've gone into great detail on the neurobiology of love and attachment and how it relates to the family. But how, you might ask, does it relate to family dancing? Kirsten Moberg, author of The Oxytocin Factor, lists her top 5 ways to activate your oxytocin love attachment system. Number 1, smile warmly and make eye contact. Number 2, hug for at least 20 seconds. Number 3, hold hands and touch affectionately. Number 4, give plenty of kisses. And number 5, play music and dance. Well, that pretty much sums up everything we do in a typical GroovaRoo dance class. By the hour's end, We all leave completely saturated in oxytocin, parents, babies, and teachers alike. As you can see, GroovaRoo dance is not a trivial thing for us. How we spend time with our families not only impacts our relationship with our children for the rest of our lives, but how well our children relate to and empathize with others for the rest of their lives.
Next week, we're going to share with you why it's important for us to normalize family dancing, how it's been taken away from us as a culture, and some of the challenges and rewards in bringing it back.
So until then, never forget, rhythm is your birthright, dancing is your calling, do it with your family. See you then.
Bye.
Baby, baby.